Good evening. It is currently 11:37 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. That means only one thing, that the Aftershow is live. Episode 12 in our recording today. I am joined by some founders of Multiplex Entertainment. I'm going to go first to Kaleb Koho. Kaleb, I want to ask you, do you own a comb? Because your hair is all over the place.
I do. I don't know what is going on with this. I think the wind blew it out of proportion when I was outside. But yeah, Aftershow 14. This is going to be a lot of fun. And yeah.
Thank you, good sir. Now I go to Cain McMillan. Cain, I did some research, and it turns out that you spent a night in a tent. Could you please elaborate?
I went camping.
I have a question for Kaleb Koho before we start. How many days until summer vacation?
104 votes against Phineas and Ferb on Rankum last night. That's how many.
4 votes against.
No, me and Robert.
Okay, Cain, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Of the 3 sins that were committed on Rankum last night, what is the worst? Sin number 1. Phineas and Ferb not making the greatest animated TV themes list. Number 2, Fairly Odd Parents not making the greatest animated TV themes list. Sin number 3, and in my opinion, the greatest sin ever, Simpsons being number 10 on the greatest animated TV themes.
Can I know what the list was?
Yeah.
I have the list actually.
I know Flintstones was number 1.
No, it wasn't. The Rankum themes. Number 12, Gravity Falls, my only nomination that made the list. Number 11, Mask, which was Cody's thing. 10, The Simpsons. 9, Pinky and the Brain. 8, The Magic School Bus. 7, Dexter's Laboratory. 6, Arthur. 5, Inspector Gadget. 4, Pokemon. 3, The Flintstones. 2, Animaniacs. And number 1, DuckTales. Ooh woo.
Fuck.
Yep. You want to know what I nominated? I nominated
no.
Phineas and Ferb and SpongeBob, and neither made the list.
SpongeBob should have made the list.
No.
That thing is iconic.
Although,
Coalition of Pineapple Under the Sea.
Fuck you, Koho.
I was getting really worried when you said the list, and I was not hearing Pokemon. I'm like, are you guys serious? That thing is so good. Shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh, though. It's also really good.
That got brought up, and we got that down hard.
It's time to do. What the fuck are you thinking, Malcolm?
That's so funny. Okay, seriously, if you haven't seen last night's Rankum, you should watch it at the end of this, just for Brooklyn's reactions to every pick alone. Because he just sat there and be like, Cody, I just listened to your song, and I'm about 30 seconds in, and I stopped it, and I really like it, and it's so good. It's just so dumb fun.
So, shout out to the forgotten ones. Where are where's the X-Men theme? Where
No
superheroes.
No superheroes?
Yeah, no Batman, no X-Men, no Spider-Man.
I was about to say, y'all
no Teen Titans.
No Teen Titans.
Yeah.
No Darkwing Duck.
There's some in there. I've heard the Gravity Falls theme. I don't care for it. I'm surprised it made the list. I would have put that way higher over Phineas and Ferb. I mean, no, I would have put Phineas and Ferb way higher, but same with Fairly Odd Parents and SpongeBob. All 3 of those should have made the list over Gravity Falls. That's my opinion.
Gravity Falls was brought up way late in the video by me after I brought up 3. I nominated 3 before Gravity Falls. Phineas and Ferb, Kim Possible, and SpongeBob.
Beep beep. Call me
beep me if you want to reach me.
Rick and Morty has a solid theme.
That was brought up in nomination, not nomination, but honorable mentions. I'm so mad I didn't throw out Big Mouth as my last one because it would have gone on over Inspector Gadget because enough of us had it as honorable mention. Through changes. Love it, bro.
I remember another one.
My favorite moment in Big Mouth
Phineas and
is
Ferb should have definitely been up there. It's 104 days of summer vacation.
The school comes along just to end it, but the annual problem for our generation is finding a good way to spend it.
Like baby.
Building a rocket and finding a mummy and climbing up the.
Me and Robert are going to restart PWCA as a support group for people who didn't get Phineas and Ferb on ranking.
Wait, so who didn't vote for that?
Cody voted no.
Tim voted no.
Malcolm voted no. It was just me in Brooklyn.
Tim and who?
Cody, Tim, and Malcolm.
Which Tim? There's multiple Tims.
Smith.
Well, why was he on there? He's old. He don't watch cartoons.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no.
I'm actually, considering the panel that we had, I'm surprised my Looney Tunes one got turned down. Because I would have.
You brought it up way late in the show.
Yeah.
That's all. If it had been earlier in the show, I probably would have voted yeah.
I feel like there's one that I'm just forgetting.
What heights will hit on with the show? This is it.
Cody says that you're stupid for saying yes to Phineas and Ferb.
It's better than Gravity Falls.
Much better than Gravity Falls.
Cody did vote yes on Gravity Falls, by the way.
And he said no to Phineas and Ferb.
Yep. He also said no to Kim Possible and SpongeBob SquarePants.
I can understand Kim Possible, honestly. Yeah. So what's up?
This is gonna be great. I can't wait to the show. Brooklyn is gonna bring in up a new game, and we're gonna see how little I know about Pokemon. But it's gonna be a great show. So you're gonna stick around.
It is gonna be
Grand Forks. It's Saturday night. I'm kidding.
Oh, also, was it? Who was it? You? No, it was fucking. Was it Boatman or Jim that was like every season of Amanda Bynes show is greater than some seasons of SNL. It's like, no. I mean, SNL had its dark ages, but the prime of SNL is much better than the prime of the Amanda Bynes. There are there are three eras that are the prime of SNL. Whenever they started, the mid to late 90s, early 2000s, where they had Mike Myers, Will Ferrell, Adam Sandler, and honestly, I would say now, because with Trump as president, they're just writing gold. All they have to do is look at it. It's oh, what did you do today? All right, we can turn that into a skit.
But also, whose line is it anyway? Still a go.
Whose line is it anyway?
Love whose line is it anyway.
Yeah, probably the greatest improv comedy show ever. Also, probably the only improv comedy show.
You're not wrong. Who is ready for 6 degrees?
I am ready for 6 degrees.
I want to win 6 degrees this week.
Sean Sandberg, if you are listening to this and if you would like to join the call, you just hit us up with a little message and we'll give you the little doobly-doo.
After we do 6 degrees, because
we 6 degrees, because we are the 3 people who always lose movie trivia and we want to win. Yeah. But we have a game later that would be great for Mr. Sandberg. So.
Yes, it would be great for Mr. Sandberg. So who's going to start off?
You go ahead and start.
And then you can pick whoever goes next.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I will ask to Cain. Cain will ask to Kaleb with the Kaleb last time.
I don't like that at all. Okay.
So 6 degrees. That's one where you just Kevin.
It's no. It's like actor or actress was in movie with other actor or actress.
Oh, so the one name is that's shenanigans.
That's shenanigans.
Yeah,
shenanigans.
That's shenanigans. So right. I will open with John Mulaney was in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse with one Nicolas Cage.
Okay. Nicolas Cage was in Kick-Ass with one Chloe Grace Moretz.
Chloe Grace Moretz was in a lot of things.
But can you name one?
But can I name one? She was
There's an easy one.
I mean, are we playing franchise rule?
No.
Yes, franchise rule.
Yeah. But there's still an easy one.
Okay.
There's a franchise. Which Cody would be how the fuck are you not forgetting this?
How am I forgetting this? You're not wrong. Okay, Chloe Grace Moretz. What am I forgetting? You in?
Oh, there's a huge one.
I know, and I'm trying to remember. Chloe Grace Moretz.
Brooklyn, are we thinking of the same one?
We might be. I'm not sure.
Pretty excited about this, possibly.
I don't think so.
Person. I'm just gonna message you. Okay.
Oh, the person.
I'm gonna message you, Brooklyn.
Okay.
Why can't I think of
This sucks because Caleb and Chloe are probably the same age.
We are very close in age.
I think Chloe's probably
I was not thinking of that one.
Oh.
Chloe Grace.
Still an easy one though.
Oh, yeah, yes, a very easy one.
Why can't I think of anything she's in? I'm
So
like
fun.
blanking hard.
Do we have a 15 count for Mr. Koho?
Yeah, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11.
I can only think of one other movie that she's in. I don't know who anyone else in that movie is. Oh my gosh. Why do I suck at this game?
That's what she said. Hey, Tim.
All right, so you're out. You're out with Chloe Grace Moretz.
Okay, fine. I am bad.
What about giving
So Cain was thinking Equalizer, and I was thinking Dark Shadows with Johnny Depp.
Oh, okay.
What were you thinking? What movie?
The only movie I could think of was the Miseducation of Cameron Post. I don't know anyone else in that movie.
Oh, well, you're bad. Hey, Tim, you want to join on 6 Degrees? Because we only made it past the second one before Caleb was out.
Sure. I suck at it myself, but sure.
All right, well, you can start.
Well, you can lead off.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's go with. We still have the franchise rule, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's good.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Benicio del Toro was in The Last Jedi with why am I blanking on his name? No. Let me.
There's a lot of people.
I know. I'm blank. Oh. Adam Driver. Sorry.
Adam Driver.
I was blanking on Kylo.
Brooklyn, we can't hear you.
You're glitching again, bud.
Brooklyn, please into the mic.
Cool. Yeah, I can.
Adam Driver was in What If, or otherwise known as the F Word, with Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe was in Now You See Me 2 with who do I want to say? I'll say Woody Harrelson.
And it's back on Tim.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was Caleb. Oh,
no. He couldn't get past Chloe Grace Moretz because he's that bad.
Oh, okay. Woody Harrelson. Wow. I was just talking with Boatman about Woody Harrelson movies the last I talked to him. Damn it.
Oh, there's like massive ones.
I know, and I'm literally just blanking.
Even like a film that came out last year. That was a pretty big film.
Well, for the past few years, I haven't been to theaters too much.
There's a massive film that's getting a sequel. I think either this year or next year.
There's also some like coming of an age movie with some Oscar nominee actress.
Yeah, one of my favorites. Favorite coming of age movies.
Yeah, sorry, Sean. I know you're watching, but yeah, I'm out. I'm literally blanking.
The People versus Larry Flynn, which I think that movie is garbage. Kingpin, Zombieland.
Yeah,
Ed 17.
Venom.
Magic Mike.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Venom.
All right, bro.
I'm really glad I forgot about Venom.
All right, Cain.
The one-on-one we've always wanted.
The one we've wanted. All right.
Who starts? Me start or you start?
You start this time.
Well, no, I just said Woody Harrelson, so you start.
Okay. So we'll go with Will Arnett was in the Lego Batman movie with Rosario Dawson.
Okay. Rosario Dawson was.
Oh, this one I could get a few on. Fuck.
Was in Men in Black 2 with Will Smith.
Really? That one?
Will Smith was in Shark Tale with Jack Black.
Jack Black was in Ooh, I'm not going to go with that one because I don't know the full title. So Jack Black was in School of Rock with Miranda Cosgrove.
Miranda Cosgrove. Ugh. I can name a fuck. I can name. She was in I fucking Carly.
She had to be in something else, right?
Miranda Cosgrove was in.
I could say a different actress if you want.
Hold on.
Bro, of course he gets away with it. I'll give him a new actress.
I mean, you had Chloe Grace Moretz. I have Miranda fucking Cosgrove.
No, she was in a few. So, yeah. Wow, she was in that one too. Holy fuck.
Miranda Cosgrove.
I actually like that movie too.
Oh, fuck off. Miranda Cosgrove was in. See, why couldn't it just go Sarah Silverman? And then I give you Wreck-It Ralph with John C. Reilly. Then you probably go Boogie Nights. And then I probably give you like Don Cheadle and some shit. Miranda Cosgrove was in Kaleb Koho's ass with Richard Dreyfuss.
That sounds like a party.
Actually, fun fact, here's a list of her movies. School of Rock.
Yeah.
Despicable Me. Despicable Me 3.
Oh, you're right.
2. The Intruders, which is a horror movie from 2015. Yours, Mine, and Ours, the remake in 2005. The Wild Stallion. Something with her and a horse. I don't really care. And then a whole bunch of Nickelodeon crap she did with
Drake and Josh.
Untalented Stars.
Drake and Josh is not crap. Watch your mouth.
Actually, they're awesome.
Not gonna lie. Never watched an episode of Drake and Josh.
You're not missing much.
You're missing a lot. Not Cody. Tim, you literally went down Phineas and Ferb because you're 32. Calm down.
I'm sorry, you're 12, so you picked.
There's 104 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it.
Cain.
So the annual problem of our generation is finding a good way to spend it.
Cain literally said he would have voted for it if he was on over you. So if you would have left and Cain would have been on, we would have gotten Phineas and Ferb on the list. So.
Pokemon probably would have been higher too.
I respect that.
It'd be like my number one. There's just
I mean, like, as long as I got Phineas and Ferb in the top 5.
I think like
you at least got one on there. Shush.
Animaniacs was a lot higher than it needed to be.
Dexter's Lab made
Simpsons should have been a lot higher.
Dexter could have gone.
Well,
Foster's Home.
Neither should have Mask. Neither should have Mask.
Yeah. I think I said yes to Dexter's Lab purely because it was like I'm gonna go Looney Tunes next, and I want to. And like, maybe if I say yes to a couple here, then I'll get some yeses as to like, oh, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Nope.
No, Cody just wanted to get 6 of his own on the list. Cody literally did get one downvoted the entire night. Cody was in complete control of the episode.
So
yes, because he believes that it is a game.
Mm-hmm.
So, Brooklyn, are you familiar with the Poke rap?
Gotta catch them all, Pokemon.
Okay, now should I send Koho the lyrics and see if he can like have his best ability to rap it?
Yes.
Bring it. Let's see how it goes.
God.
Send you the lyrics, and your job is to literally give it your best shot. You don't have any beat. You have no context, and your job is just.
I just have to keep the words going.
Yes.
Give it your best shot. The famous words of House Knight Fury.
Stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with the brand new adventure. What are the lyrics?
I just sent them to you.
I'm looking. Okay, so you want me to rhyme all of it?
You just got to go with the lyrics and see how well you can do to the original song.
Okay.
Or if it's your own thing. I don't care. We just want to see the 2K's incarnation of the Poke rap.
Wait, this is the Poke rap. Okay.
Brooklyn, how bad do you think he's gonna fuck this up? That's a thumbs down. Okay.
This is gonna be so bad, but I think I've got a flow.
Okay.
I think. Okay. Electro, Diglett, Mirrodin, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Furoro, Pidgey, Seaking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree. Catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. I don't know what that is.
It doesn't even say catch 'em all. It's just
release from my hand the power that's inside. Venomoth, Poliwag, Gyarados, Golduck, Ivysaur, Grimir, Victreebel, Moltres, Nidoking, Farfetch'd, Abra, Jigglypuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Clefable, Wigglytuff. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon, Zubat, Primeape, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Sealguy, Rados, Slowbro. Are these words? I don't know.
Yes, they're name of Pokemon.
Gyarados.
How many did I butcher?
Well, you butchered catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all.
I think he got the names right, though. Didn't he?
Gotta catch 'em all, yeah.
You got some of them. Gyarados is not correct.
Tomato, Persian, Paras, Horsey, Eradicate, Magnemite, Kadabra, Weeping Bell. I'm done. I don't understand half these words.
All right. Well, Brooklyn, you want to do your game, or should we do Who's That Pokemon?
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, this is it.
Also, Kaleb Koho, look in the group chat there. There's a little message.
Yes,
for you.
I will look in the group chat thing.
All right.
Wait. This group chat.
So I'm pulling up this thing, and so pretty much we have all 151 Pokemon.
Slowpoke.
From Tim. Shush.
Sorry.
This is for the guy who has never seen Pokemon in his
Well,
life.
give the next one.
My only thing that I know about Pokemon is exclusively from the app Pokemon Go and the film Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
So what we're going to do is Caleb gets first dibs on guessing the character. If he doesn't get it, then it goes to either Brooklyn or Tim. Got it? Cool.
I will keep the score of how many they get, so we have a winner.
Yes, and the winner after this will be the Gotta Catch 'em All champion or something. I don't know.
It's going to be Brooklyn.
Or who's that Pokemon? Well, this is only first generation. So.
Oh, okay.
This is only Gen 1. And this is to crown the Who's That Pokemon challenge. And Caleb gets to start everything because he's never seen it. And I just want to hear the names he comes up with.
Here we go, folks.
Here we go.
Let's go. I'm gonna go. I think I guessed this before and got it wrong, but I'm gonna Snorlax.
It is not Snorlax. All right, Brooklyn.
Well, I already said it. Go ahead, Brooklyn.
It's Slowpoke.
Slow.
Oh, his thing was right. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enter the answer. All right, Caleb.
Okay, that looks like a Rattata.
That is not a Rattata. Brooklyn.
I believe that's Nidoran female. Or sorry, Nidoran female.
I don't know how they're gonna specify it, but
right.
All right. Come on, Caleb.
Oh, I know this one. This one's in Pokemon Go, and I got like 7 of them. It looks like a pea pod. It's like insectoid.
Tim had us.
I can't see the screen, so just say your name.
Tim.
All right, Tim.
Metapod.
Metapod is correct.
Oh, okay, cool.
Second evolution, I do believe.
All right, come on.
I always
Come on,
rename
Caleb.
my.
You got this, Caleb.
Squirtle?
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
It's Vulpix.
It is Vulpix.
Thank you.
All right, come on. This is easy.
That's the bat thingy that I caught once. Is
You
it?
caught probably 1 billion of them.
Is it?
Yeah. They're not worth anything.
Is
They like
it,
to confuse you.
I'm gonna Mewtwo, which is in the movie. That's wrong.
Tim.
Zubat. It is Zubat.
Oh, okay. I caught like 2 of them. I can't really see it. Hold on.
Or Brooklyn, do you just want to go back and forth when he misses?
No, this is actually a competition.
No, because we have to crown a champion. So it's like as soon as he gets it wrong, we have to say our name and then it's.
I'm gonna go with Roblox.
Brooklyn.
Tim.
Caleb, who did you hear first?
I heard Tim first.
You heard Tim? Okay.
Vulpix.
Is incorrect?
Yeah.
It's Magnetron.
Ah.
Maglatron.
Magnetron with an N.
Magnetron. You right.
It's an E. Magme.
I was thinking, yeah. I was thinking it was Vulpix. Sorry.
Whatever. We're skipping it.
Next. Oh, Beedrill.
Oh my god.
I caught one of those.
Mark it on the calendar.
He's on the board.
This is not a Squirtle, but it's a C1. Is this Magikarp?
No.
Brooklyn.
Omnistar. You are.
OYMNASTAR.
You're right. I don't care. I'm not gonna try to spell.
No. Bybeast.
Brooklyn.
That's an actual Marvel character.
It's the second form of him, isn't it?
Brooklyn. It's Machamp, the final form.
Oh yeah, because he only has the 2 forms.
Oh, fuck off!
That's a giant circle. What am I supposed to do? That could be me after breakfast. I don't know.
Brooklyn.
I don't know. Bruce Wayne.
Brooklyn, what did you say?
Brooklyn. I'm gonna try Electrode because I think Electrode is the bigger of the two.
Yeah, Electrode was accepted.
Are we playing Guess That Pokemon?
Is this Squirtle?
No.
Got
All
it.
Damn you.
Brooklyn.
And it's the second it's the evolution of Squirtle, Wartortle.
Okay, but I don't know evolution things. I just know the first thing. I'm gonna call this one Darwin because it looks like a monkey.
Brooklyn.
Okay.
Electabuzz.
I'm not even gonna try to spell.
No R.
Yeah, they all spell it weird. I know.
Oh, you know what? That's a truffle.
Got it.
Yeah, Brooklyn already said it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know it too.
Better that.
Oh, I meant to say Tribble, but never mind.
You stole wrong.
That's Semba.
Tim.
All right, Tim.
Persia?
Nope. Persian.
Oh, God.
I know.
Oh, hey, that was,
was
rap. That was one of the rap lyrics. Zaz.
Caleb.
Oh, Boatman has entered the building.
Moltres.
I can spell that one.
Moltres.
No.
I'm gonna name this one Nemo.
Brooklyn. Tentacool.
That's right.
Yes.
Why can't we have Yu-Gi-Oh monsters right now?
Snakes. Right?
Caleb.
Snakes. Was
I heard Caleb.
That's what I'm naming it.
Caleb.
Yeah, I heard Caleb first.
It's Ekans.
It's like Snake.
Hey, he's here. Hi, RBRTPRKR98. Robert, can we start up PWCA, but as like a support group because they didn't let it on the top 15 TV themes of all time on Rankem last night?
Is he just not talking?
I said sure. Hello?
Yep.
Hi.
Okay. There I hear him.
We couldn't hear you. Your audio was down.
All right, Koho. Who's that Pokemon?
I'm going to say
I know it.
that is a piglet.
Brooklyn.
Tim.
I heard Brooklyn first.
That is Chansey.
That is Chansey.
Actually, that's Cody. That is Cody, Brooklyn.
Guys, now that you said that's called Chansey, I'm gonna call Chansey Ellison forever. Is that a Rattata?
Nope.
Brooklyn.
No,
It's his evolutionary form, Eradicate.
That is correct.
I had one of those. I just don't... That's Magikarp. I know that one.
He has 2 points.
I'm not even gonna try.
I'm tied at Boatman.
Fucking, I can't. I'm not even trying.
Astro.
Caleb.
Fuck.
Did Koho guess?
I said
He
Astro.
said Astro.
Oh, all right. Boatman.
Cloyster.
correct.
Are these real words?
One of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 1.
Nice ice. Come
Um,
on. This is a Gen 1 starter evolution call.
It looks familiar. Is this Squirtle?
I heard Robert.
What did Robert say?
Robert?
Venusaur.
That is yes.
Oh, that's what Venusaur looks like. Oh, that's an Eevee.
Oh,
Robert.
Robert.
I heard Robert.
Flareon.
That is correct.
I cannot hear Robert very well.
Yeah, his
I
audio's
gotta
down.
Go. Bye. Have a great night.
Oh, where are you going? Aw.
Caleb.
I haven't even guessed yet.
Oh,
Guys,
sorry.
calm down. Boatman, I will eject you from the
Second after Koho guesses was when you guessed.
Sorry, I wasn't here for the rules.
I'm gonna name this one Spike.
Caleb.
Sam, who did you pick?
I heard Boatman first.
Koho, who did you hear?
I heard Boatman also.
Okay, Boatman.
That's a Gengar.
That is a Gengar.
Also,
Can we rename it
Oh,
Spike?
yeah,
I
sure.
like that.
Is this one Eevee?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
It's Growlithe.
It is Growlithe.
Dang it, I didn't. Dang it.
All right, come on. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Is this one Squirtle?
Brooklyn.
I heard Boatman.
Yeah.
Poliwag.
It is Poliwag.
I'm gonna name Paul Poliwag Oyama now because they sound similar.
The shark Poliwag Oyama.
That's she's got big lips and she's a I always called her Miss Piggy. What is it?
Brooklyn.
Wait, you haven't guessed yet?
Yeah, he said Miss Piggy.
Yeah,
No,
Miss
he said
Piggy.
he always called her Miss Piggy. That's not a guess.
I'm gonna say it's Miss Piggy.
Caleb.
Brooklyn already said Brooklyn, so
Fine.
Jinx.
that's
JYX.
fucking right. Dang
Come on.
it.
Come on. Come on.
Oh,
You
it's
got
my spirit animal. I always named him me. What is it?
Oh my god.
Grizzly?
Kim. Snorlax.
It is Snorlax.
That is my spirit animal.
Come on, you got this.
Oh, come
Is
on.
this one Pidgey?
It is.
Put
Pidgey.
it up.
It is Pidgey.
I thought it was Pidgeotto.
Is this Squirtle?
Nope.
Caleb.
Bowman.
It's Lickitung.
Who was in Detective Pikachu? Oh, come
Yes,
on.
and I got a card of him.
Oh, say it. Say his name. I got him in Pikachu.
I got Detective Pikachu. Is this one Roblox?
Brooklyn.
I
I heard Brooklyn.
That's Porygon.
Oh, no, this is a trick question. I don't think this is Pikachu. Is this Raichu?
It is.
You got it.
Yes! Charmander.
Caleb.
I heard Boatman.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
It is Clefable.
It is called Fable.
Evolution of Clefairy.
Oh, this is the one that was the breast that he was going to catch on the Pokemon at the beginning of the movie.
Was it?
Yes! He has
Sure.
snow on his head.
Are you
He's wearing
100%?
Yes. It's, Justice Smith. I don't
Tim,
remember his
Brooklyn.
name.
All right, I heard Tim.
Cubone.
No, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Marowak.
It is.
That's its name. I knew it was the evolutionary form of Cubone. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember.
It's the one after.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, was I not right? Is it not the one at the beginning of the movie?
It's the one that one evolves into.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Someone
it
has
goes
a really
through-
bad echo, by the way.
Who does?
Someone has a bad echo.
I don't know.
I'm not hearing the echo, so it might be me.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
whenever you
no.
talk, there's no echo. So,
So I'll turn my volume down. So hopefully.
okay.
All right.
I'm gonna call this one Rock Bottom.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Kabuto.
Oh, that's right.
I'm just saying.
No, take out the T. Take out the TEH. It's CABUTU. It's like KABUTU.
Look, all I'm saying is my names are way better.
All right, that's what I thought it was. And then you're like, I heard Tech Kabuto, and I'm like, maybe he's right. I don't know.
Benadryl.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
That's what I mean.
Parasect.
think it's E after the S.
So I know the pre-evolutionary is Para or Paris.
Yeah, it is Paris, and then that dude.
Yeah.
This is the seahorse looking dude. Randy.
Caleb.
Boatman.
Brooklyn.
Or C.
Oh.
No, it's with an A. Instead of a Y. It's HORSEA.
Oh, I get it, because C. Haha, I get it.
Hey, there he is.
Welcome to Pokemon Go, Sean.
You're about to find
Hey,
out
guys.
how much I don't know about Pokemon. Is this Satan?
Brooklyn.
It's right on.
I'm so much better with Johto Pokemon.
Is this looks like a cat? Is this Mewtwo?
Caleb.
Tim.
I heard
Wow,
Bob.
how did I come in at the one moment that I actually know this
this is
Pokemon?
One of my favorite
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Look, I'm just saying Mewtwo is a much better name for it.
Come on, you got
Oh, is this Grizzly?
No,
Brooklyn.
drowsy.
That's how I feel right now.
Sounds like you need some cocaine and cocaine accessories.
You're not wrong. That looks like a penis. A really misshapen penis.
That has tentacles coming out of the head. It's
Yeah.
weird, but
I
whatever.
know it's weird. I'm gonna call
You might want to
this
get yourself
one-
checked out, Koho.
I'm gonna call this one Charizard.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Looks like
No.
a weirdly misshapen Dragonite.
You are correct.
That's weird.
Oh, dang,
shape.
I didn't think that was Dragonite. It looked weird.
I
Next
feel
up.
like,
I think the arms are tucked into the body.
yeah,
What's next? What do we got next?
it's supposed to be loading, but it ain't loading.
We broke the game.
All right, there we go. Come on, this is easy. Come on, you got this.
Every time you say this is easy, I get it wrong. Squirtle.
Caleb.
Brooklyn.
No.
I heard Boatman.
Blastoise.
It is Blastoise.
My favorite
Okay,
Pokemon ever.
you say this is easy. I told you I only know 7 different Pokemon. This looks familiar. Is this? I feel like the meme every time where the person's like, is this? Is this a Rattata?
Caleb.
Tim.
Brooklyn.
I heard Tim. I heard Tim.
You heard Tim?
Slowpoke.
Well, he was the first one to say it, so I guess we're giving it to Tim.
I mean, the dude's way far behind right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like a sea manatee. I'm gonna name it Barbara.
Caleb.
Who did you hear?
I heard Brooklyn.
Okay, Brooklyn.
Barbara?
Seal. Literally just called Seal.
Listen, when you grow up on VeggieTales,
Seal?
Barbara
I guess
Manatee is your thing.
Barbara Manatee!
That's literally
Oh
why
my
I
gosh,
said Barbara.
Koho, you just brought back so many memories.
It looked like a manatee, so I said Barbara. Like, I expected someone to get it. Oh, is this Jigglypuff?
No,
Caleb.
Brooklyn. It's the second
I know.
evolution.
Wigglytuff.
it is Wiggly.
That is so
Can
stupid.
I get a score update, please?
I have Brooklyn with 24. Boatman
Oh,
with...
if you don't get this one, you lose a point.
Oh, that's... Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Is that Charmander?
Yeah.
Finally.
Cool. I have Brooklyn with 24, Boatman with 11, Tim has 5, Robert has 2, and I have 5. This looks like a vulture. I'm gonna call you Larry.
Caleb.
Brooklyn.
Caleb.
Zero.
See, that makes a lot more sense. I'm not poetic at all. I just
W
look like
at the
Larry.
end.
You look like a Larry.
W at the
Why you
end.
want Larry here? Vulture.
I think there was a vulture named Larry in a Disney movie. I don't know. Cain, you really can't spell.
Okay, it's Pokemon. Okay.
You're not wrong. Okay, this looks like Mewtwo.
Brooklyn.
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 Kadabra.
Yeah.
Why does he have a spatula?
Is
It's a spoon.
Yeah, spoons.
It's a
This is
spoon.
what happens. This is what happens when you don't discover
Wait,
sex.
I know this one. I know this one. This is Psyduck. He's so annoying.
How dare you disrespect Psyduck?
Oh, this is the plant-looking bitch. It's the fucking. Why can't I remember? Leafy.
Tim. Bellsprout.
That now, when you say those names, they pop up in my brain on my Pokemon Go screen. You just look like a blob of nothing. I'm gonna name you Jigglypuff. Am I correct?
No.
Brooklyn.
Five.
Omninice?
4.
What?
Omninice?
Omnimite?
It's the pre-evolution of Omnistar.
All right, I'm looking up how to spell it.
It's like OMY or OMYNITE or something.
I'm
Sean,
not telling you how to do the
time.
game, but that timer is dangerously low. You might want to hit pause, otherwise we're not going to get through.
Can you hit pause?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Resume.
You can't pause and keep answering.
Hey, did we play Brooklyn's new game already?
Not
I mean,
yet. That's why
Okay.
Sean's here. It's for the new game.
What's the new game?
It involves impressions, which is why we called you.
Oh,
Yeah.
So are we gonna get a lot of angry
All right,
messages?
come on, last
man?
one.
This is the last one. Detective Pikachu.
Caleb!
Boatman.
Ghastly.
Okay, let's get one more in. Let's see. Is this my time?
All right, right here.
It's Squirtle.
Caleb!
Boatman. It's
Oh,
a-
no, damn it.
The
And your winner, and the new name that Pokemon champion of the world, the Black Lantern, Brooklyn Vail.
good job, Brooklyn.
He's the champion of something.
I'm the Pokemon champion. I'm the Family Guy champion. I'm the Epic Rap Battles of History champion.
I'm the Michael Jackson champion, soon to be the Panic at the Disco champion when I beat the shit out of Boatman.
So, Boatman, do you want to impersonate or do you want to play?
How good at impersonations do you have to be to impersonate?
You're going to be impersonating people people in the fan league / Throwdown community.
So we're getting angry letters. Okay.
Again,
I have opinions as to who should play someone and who should guess.
Well, I'm going to send you guys.
Decide who plays and who guesses that.
I'm going to send the board for impressions, and then you guys can determine who will do what.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, how do we know who's doing what?
I'm sending you.
Let me know all the options.
Because Cain and Tim are gonna be the contestants, and I'll host it.
Ooh.
So you guys stall
okay,
while I.
Oh, so me and
Wait,
Cain
so
have.
what am I doing?
Yes.
So,
Yeah, I think
so.
Sean and I are impersonating.
I like trivia.
You guys stall.
I'm
You guys
pretty
stall
bad.
for a second, and I'll explain the rules.
This really was the wrong time to pull me into this.
That's what she said.
Okay,
So-
Michael Scott.
Okay. What are the rules, Brooklyn?
So, if you ever watched one of the greatest game shows ever, Hollywood Squares, hosted by Tom Bergeron, and the frequent star Whoopi Goldberg,
You're not.
how it's, yeah. Sorry. So you guys stall for a second while I send this list.
Okay.
Okay, so I just want to say very quickly about Detective Pikachu. It's a really fun movie, but I had no idea who the fuck was in this movie. I knew Justice Smith, Ken Watanabe, Bill Nye, Ryan Reynolds, and then I couldn't name a single Pokemon in this movie that wasn't named Pikachu, Squirtle, Charmander.
No, don't even say Squirtle because you didn't even throughout that entire.
I
thing,
know
you
the
were like,
name. I know the name. He looks like a turtle, doesn't he? I don't know.
Squirtle.
God.
I mean, he's not wrong, Cain. He does look like a turtle. Squirrel
It's like
does.
he's teal with a shell, right?
But he has what 3 evolutions, I think.
Exactly. I don't know the different evolutions, so I was just guessing the names that I knew.
What's everyone's favorite Pokemon of those of us who actually know Pokemon?
Detective
Blastoise.
Pikachu.
Blastoise.
Detective
What,
Pikachu.
Brooklyn?
Blastoise.
Blastoise?
I gotta go with Pikachu. I always thought he was the best.
Basic.
Charizard.
Who?
Charizard.
Charizard. I was a Gen 2 guy, so my favorite is Typhlosion, evolutionary equivalent of Cyndaquil.
Yeah, see, I would go for I was always a water guy for Zaddeus, so I was like Blastoise for Alligator. Marshtomp is probably my favorite like secondary evolution.
So like my favorite, it's hard to say because like there's different favorites for like every generation, but I think my all around like favorite was Blaziken. Like Gen 1 though has to be like Scyther.
My favorite Gen 2 Pokemon is Rattata.
That is a Gen 1.
Is Pidgey? Is Pidgey a 2?
Yeah,
he's
Pidgey's
a Gen
Gen 1.
1.
My favorite Gen 1 is probably Bulbasaur.
What about Eevee?
All right, Sean and both Caleb's. I just sent you a list of the grid. So
Oh,
how it's gonna work is
God.
Tim Smith and Cain McMillan are gonna be our contestants for this wonderful show. And
Okay.
how it's gonna work is
I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing the one on the bottom right. The very bottom of the list, no fucking
Yeah,
way.
me
Is it
too.
who I
Not
think it
happening. Not happening.
Eat a dick on that one.
Is it who I think it
you
is?
guys. Okay, you guys come up with a different one for that one.
Can we know who that was?
Yeah, just put it in the thing.
Yes, put it in the thing. I want to see this. I think I know who it is.
Yeah, just basically anybody here is just like who ends up going with that. It's just like, oh, you're a giant racist.
You're not wrong.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah,
not
you're
who I
right.
thought.
You're
Never mind. Not who I thought it was. Never mind.
Oh God,
Why? Oh,
See, that one's better. That one's better.
that one's better. Yeah.
It's,
I mean,
it's an easier one to do.
It's not like
It's not even a racist one. It's just an easier one to do.
What is it? Me and Kane go back and forth? How does this go?
Yeah, sorry, just a second there. I have something messed up here, and I
Okay.
gotta fix it.
Oh, well, I will say, Kane, thank you for showing me Photoshop. That has been very helpful.
Except for someone forgot to apply some thumbnails today, but it's not big deal.
No, it's not that I forgot to. I just I'll get to it.
With these impressions, do they have to be vocal impressions, or can we do physical impressions?
Vocal, because you have to give answers.
But can we also do like the physical impression?
Like
Yes.
Caleb Koho, can you do the
Oh,
art?
hell, I mean,
Physical will help, but vocal is required.
oh man.
And how accurate do we have to like be on like
God, what are these-
because some of these
Oh.
like
There.
Kane,
All right,
I'm really
so-
glad we're just playing.
Right.
So you're going to see on this screen here a magical tic-tac-toe board.
Okay.
And how it's going to work is we'll say, Tim, because you are technically our boss, you're going to go first. You're going to pick one of these squares. Each one of these squares corresponds with a celebrity or a more specifically a fan leaguer / Throwdown person. And what's going to happen is I'm going to ask them a question. They are going to give an answer. You can either agree or disagree with that answer. If you are
If they're
correct,
telling
then
the
you will
truth
get-
or not, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you guess correctly, then you get the square. If not, then you don't get it.
It's like Hollywood Squares. Okay.
It is
Yeah.
exactly Hollywood Squares.
Okay.
All right. So your grid looks to be as follows. So going from top left, we'll go from top left to right, and then we'll go like row. So we have Henry Sanchez in the top left. We have Ryan Permison in the middle. We have Kaleb Koho in top right. In the center left, we have the Hobbit Robert Parker. In the center square, we have Dan Skip Allen. Center right, we have Jim Green. On the bottom right, very right here, we have John Roca. In the bottom middle, we have Jeremy Adams, and bottom left is the chairman himself, one Christian Harloff. So Tim, you're gonna go first. What square would you like to tackle?
I will take the middle square. Dan Skip Allen, I do believe you said, right?
All right, Dan Skip Allen, hop on in.
Wait, so who's who? How do we decide?
Y'all were supposed to pick. Y'all were supposed to pick. I picked mine. You got to pick yours.
Oh, I haven't seen that. My messenger must not be working. I'm sorry.
You literally just said the words, yeah, that's good. Don't lie to me.
You did.
No, okay, yeah, no,
you
I
replied
did,
to the
but,
group
like,
chat.
I thought that there was more where you had picked. I'm sorry. I thought that my messenger literally was not working.
Oh, well, so
I said Sean can have first dibs of which one.
Yeah, so I thought we were waiting for Sean.
Yo,
okay.
honestly, fuck this so much. Like,
So,
seriously.
It's so fun, though. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Fuck this on every level.
Why?
So many burnt bridges. God damn it.
Why? This is literally just harmless fun.
Welcome to the admin after show, Sean.
Oh, this is my life. Just so you know.
Boatman burns bridges before he got here. Like, he just was burning bridges with everyone before he even showed up. Cody's here to play impressions!
We got Cody!
he can be Dan.
You can be Dan.
Cody can be Dan.
All right. All right, Dan. I got
Guys, Brooklyn, you're doing this game all wrong. You see, you gotta do more grids than that. People want more grids, Brooklyn. If you put more grids, you get more impressions. And if you get more impressions, people like it, Brooklyn. Gosh, you gotta watch more movies, Brooklyn. You're useless. I'm gonna Dan this game because he's older. Tim's gonna win this because he's older, because that means more experience and means he's seen more things. Brooklyn, I got a hole in my wall right now. But I'm still happy. You need to be happy.
All right, Dan. The first question goes to you. Tim will be responding. So recent studies have shown that farts have been clocked in at a speed of how many feet per second?
What am I supposed to do here, Brooklyn? I don't understand the rules.
You just need to say a number. So farts have been clocked in at a speed of how many feet per second?
Oh, that's a good question. I saw it in a movie once. I watched it in a box of a theater, which was a movie theater. It was really good. Brooklyn. It was really good. And I watched this on a DVD, I think. DVD documentary. I'm gonna say 87 miles per hour. It's got to be 87 miles per hour because some of the farts that's what put a hole in my wall. That's what put a hole in my wall, Brooklyn. I farted and a quarter hit the wall and put a hole in it.
Can't breathe.
Tim, do you agree or disagree?
I disagree, but it was a spot-on impression.
All right, and player gets the square.
You mean I'm wrong? This is bullshit.
All right, so
Cain, pick out your next.
I love it.
Cain, pick a square.
I'm gonna go with Kaleb Koho.
Kaleb Koho on the top right.
All right, so that one has not been claimed yet. So
that one.
I can't play myself here.
Yeah, no, you're not doing it.
Honestly, I want to see Boatman do this just to see the.
I assumed Boatman was going to do it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I'll do it. I mean, I'm not going to be good, but
your job depends on this impression.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
So,
all right, Mr. Kaleb Koho. Kaleb, how are we doing?
what's up, everybody? I'm the King Kaleb Koho. I got to get my crown on. I don't have my crown, but I'm gonna beat everybody because I'm the King Kaleb Koho, and it's a mad, 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 mad world, and you're all just living in it.
All right, so the question that I have for you, and Cain's going to be answering it. What type of land animal kills more people annually than plane crashes?
I'm a big fan of those Pirates of the Caribbean movies. My favorite land animal is the Kraken from Pirates of the Caribbean 3. But I'm not sure.
It's 2, not 3.
I'm Kaleb Koho, and I know more than you. So I'm going to say the answer is a Kraken.
Cain, do you agree or disagree?
I disagree.
All right, well, Cain gets a square.
This is so fun.
That was actually great.
That was actually a really spot on impression. I'm not gonna lie.
My phone just died. What square? It's Kaleb Koho.
He's top,
top right.
Sorry.
Top right. All right, Tim. What square would you like to go for next? Tim.
Let me go with bottom left.
Bottom left. That's going to correspond to the chairman, Christian Erloff.
I think Sean can do that one.
I think Sean's got that one.
You guys really want to take my chances of ever getting on this show, huh?
Yeah.
It's all in good fun.
I'm kidding.
I don't think how I was going to start this one. Okay. God. Fuck. I don't even know how to do this right now without... okay. All right. Fine. What kind of Harloff do you want, out of curiosity? Do you want angry Harloff?
Whichever one you want. Whichever one you want to do.
Fuck. You know, sometimes I walk around Los Angeles, and did you guys hear that basketball player? He was talking about about gay people. He said people not supposed to be gay. People not supposed to be gay. I live in Los Angeles. I walk around tons of times and think that guy's supposed to be gay.
All right, Christian. I do have a question here for you. Tim is going to be answering it for you. So the question I have here is, what household necessity injures 40,000 Americans every year?
Well, I mean, if 40,000 people are anything like Perry Nemiroff, then it is absolutely got to be a kitchen stove. That girl has no idea how to cook.
All right, Tim.
That's not a bad impression.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's terrible impression is what it is.
No, it wasn't that bad at all.
I'm going to disagree.
That is correct. Sorry, sorry. No. Your disagree is correct.
Oh, okay.
The actual answer was toilets. Toilets injure 40,000 Americans each year.
Okay.
All right, back over to Cain.
Can I take the bottom right?
The bottom right? That is one John Steven Roca.
I can do it. I got it.
All right.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Horsemen! We are here on Multiplex Entertainment tonight. Riley is a 2-time champion. Merle is a 3-time champion. And I am going to be a 3-time champion. See this mask? This mask stands for audience, and it stands for me being a 3-time champion and me getting this question right for you, Kate.
All right. So your question, Mr. Roca. In what European country is it legal to marry a dead person?
I'll tell you where it isn't legal. Right here in the Schmodown, just like tackling. That's not legal. Not legal. I'm going to have to say Yeah, it's a tough question. How many JTE rules do I have? How many do I? You know, fuck it, Tatooine.
Cain.
Oh man, this one's hard. Roku seemed pretty confident with it. But I think I'm gonna have to say disagree.
That disagree is correct.
What? No, challenge. Challenge that right now. Challenge.
All right. So the actual answer was France. In France, it is legal to marry a dead person.
That's actually really weird.
But we do go back over to Tim. Tim, the board is yours. What square would you like to tackle next?
I do have to block off Cain, so I will go with. Is that the right side?
You want the bottom, or you want the center right?
Yes, to block off.
So the center right, that is Jim Green for the block.
Caleb, I think you have to do this one.
Oh, all right.
Don't forget to plug things.
In.
You guys know that I don't do plugs. I don't do plugs. Koho's an idiot. Fuck Koho. Fuck Cain. Cain likes Moana more than Zootopia. What the fuck does he know? I'll get this question right for him. I guess. Whatever.
All right. Your question, then Tim is actually going to be answering it. What condiment was sold in the 1830s as a medicine?
Condiment in the 1830s. Is this a Koho question? It sounds like a Koho question. I don't fucking know. Ketchup? I don't fucking know.
All right, over to Tim.
I'm going to disagree.
It's fucking bullshit. This is a bullshit question.
Jim was right.
Wow.
It was ketchup.
So does that mean wins, or is that
no? That means Cain has an opportunity.
Yeah.
Let's call back Jim Green.
All right, go back to Jim Green for the win.
Guys, I knocked out Dave Goodger. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
All right, Jim, back again. First of all, how you doing, Jim? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm standing here. I have to fucking answer a question for Cain, just like Koho did in Warzone. I have to carry Cain. So yeah.
Hey, question for you, Jim.
Yeah, shoot.
So when you go to a restaurant and you say you want a drink, what do you say?
It's pot. Duh.
This is not Jim Green.
All right, question for you. Your question there, Jim. What Disney character was banned in Finland?
Disney character banned in Finland? At least it's Fandom. Damn, Brooklyn. It's not TV though, so I don't. Fuck you. At least Tim Smith didn't write the TV question. Fuck you, Tim.
I know this one.
We're gonna go with Olaf.
All right, Cain McMillan.
I want to disagree, and if I'm correct, I also want to take a guess at the answer.
You are correct that Olaf is wrong. What do you think it is?
It's a Donald Duck.
Donald Duck for the win. Oops, that was wrong. That's not what I wanted to do. Anyways, Cain wins. Yay!
Yay! We should do the rest of the impressions for fun.
Okay, so the impressions that were left were
somebody picked top left. Somebody picked
top left. Top left was Henry Sanchez. Top left was Henry Sanchez.
I can do Henry Sanchez.
I want to see Boatman do Henry Sanchez.
All right, let's hear Henry Sanchez.
No, I want to see this as well.
Okay.
I figured Sean had this one.
Okay, okay, look, this game, you got to do this game differently, guys. Like, cause seriously, like you got to like step it up a little bit because you can't these points. It's just gonna end in draws like every time. Like unless you guys got to like change this game because like.
That's not bad.
Like I'm not telling you how to run your league, but like I'm telling you how to run your league here. I'm sorry. You're my buddy. I do this because I care.
Top. So the other one, top middle was Ryan Purvison.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah.
Finally, I get to come back to the world of fandom. They have to smack it down on their candy asses. Ryan, the quote, Purvison, back again. Guys, you know what the best movie of all time is? The best movie of all time is hands down not Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It is not No Country for Old Men. Hands down, the best movie of all time is Star Wars The Force Awakens. But the best comic book movie of all time, that score, that Hans Zimmer score, Man of Steel. And if you don't agree, you're wrong. I'm going to smack it down on your candy ass.
Hey, Ryan, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Are you going to go see Aladdin?
Fuck no.
Why not? Looks good.
It's a fucking remake. I'm not interested in those games. I don't do a corporate remake of shill movies. I just don't do it. No, looks bad.
But aren't you going to see Lion King?
Absolutely.
That doesn't make sense.
I am an enigma.
All right. The center left was actually our fandom singles and our fandom teams champion, Robert Parker.
Who is doing Robert? I can't remember.
Nobody volunteered.
Sean, you have to do another one. Do Robert.
Robert won't take offense, so you're good.
No, Robert will laugh at it if it's really good.
It's not going to be really good. This is going to sound awful. I don't listen to any of you guys enough to actually be able to do a good impression of any of you. Like, in any of these leagues. And not in a dick way or anything like that. But, all right, Robert. So the thing is, when you talk about Lord of the Rings and the Fellowship of the Ring, you have to talk about how it is the greatest ensemble piece of all time. There is no.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Abort!
You have the audacity to use my client as one of your bullshit games. Listen,
Boom.
You all should not. You're not even in the same class as him. But if you're going to do a Robert impression, you have to challenge everything at the start of the game. Listen, Koho. I think you're a good player, but I'm pretty much better than you, and I'm probably going to beat the shit out of you. Like, that's facts. But like, listen, like, I don't mean to talk trash, but like, I'm saying that's what's going to end up happening. And Cain, you're like really swole. Like, really swole. And, like, I really appreciate you coming to Chicago so I could see how swole you were in person. Like, it was really cool to see. I'm going to be honest with you.
Hey, Robert, question for you. How much have you drank?
Huh?
How much have you drank?
I'm not 21, so I don't know what disrespectful thing you're trying to say right now. Okay? But, yeah.
Robert, quick question for you.
I got to go back to Shire and go study. Because Cody beats me, and it's not fun. What do you have, Brooklyn?
Ripping off the trivia.
I have a question for you. Where are the other drugs going?
Where are the other drugs?
Swear to God.
Where are the other drugs?
Well, swear to me.
Swear to me.
And the last one, if anybody wants to tackle this, Jeremy Adams.
Oh, Boatman said he wanted that. So.
Oh God.
This should be interesting.
I'm Jeremy.
Just from the hands, he's already nailed it. Just saying.
I'm Jeremy the Adam Adams.
By the way, I swear to God, if none of you do the laugh with Jeremy, it's actually going to bother me.
It's Magnolia, guys. It's Magnolia. I'm just having fun, man.
And here come the angry emails. All right. First one from Dan Skip Allen.
That was kind of perfect. That was kind of perfect. Oh, Malcolm wants someone to do an impression for him? I got it. I've got my Malcolm impression right here. I've been waiting to do this. I've been waiting to do a Malcolm impression for so long. Okay. Brooklyn, are you done dying? Are you done dying? You okay? First of all, let's make sure he's okay.
Oh shit! That was spot on. That's really good.
Okay, here we go. I got Malcolm. Malcolm, you ready? You're about to see a mirror image of yourself. Ready? Hi guys. Welcome to Rankum, the show where we keep ranking shit. Today's panel, we have got a really great panel. We've got Cain. How are you doing, Cain?
Why are you making Malcolm sound like Michael Caine?
Yeah, no, this accent's like.
And
You're starting to get the hands.
It's the hands. I can do the hands the entire time. I can't do the voice because Malcolm's got a very unique voice, like a very specific voice. Like if you hear it enough, you can nail it. But it's like the hands. It's the hands. And it's always just like you can follow me at Malcor.
The problem is that to really nail a Malcolm impression, you have to say Robert Parker. Robert Parker is literally the word that you have to say in order to nail a Malcolm impression.
That's actually accurate.
That's closer. Yeah.
I want to hear.
Right. Sean, I want to give you an impression and see if you can do it. I'm just curious.
God.
I'm scared.
God, what is it?
It's nothing offensive. It's no one in the community. It's literally, I just want to see, can you do a Taika Waititi / Korg?
Ooh.
Yeah, sure. I think I could probably do that. All right. So, that guy's actually talking shit to me again. I'm having a real tough time with it. It's really not making me feel good. It's probably about the best I can do. Not great.
I'm gonna be honest, that sounds a lot like it's Gregory more than Gordon. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a difference.
Oh no, oh Christ.
Dude, you gotta do it.
You gotta do a Grant. I want to hear.
I've heard it before, and it's really good.
I want to hear your Grant.
Give me 1 second. I need to prep for this.
Okay.
By sending Grant a text message, I apologize for what I'm about to do.
Sean, you remember that one time you did a whole show as Cleveland Brown? Oof.
Oh, you goddamn right I do.
He couldn't talk after that for like 2 hours.
Right.
No, straight up, I could not talk like that. I could not talk after that for like 2 hours, pretty much.
You're a terrible human being.
Oh, you have no idea. You guys always see like the moments before and after a match where like I'm really nice to people. None of you got to see like the night where Grant and I roasted.
Oh,
the night where Grant and I roasted one another, where we said the most savage shit to one another possible.
I was adding Cain for a message he just sent me, bro.
Actually, I think Grant told me about that show.
Oh fuck! Well,
It just sounds like a
did.
normal day after a Fandom match with me and Koho.
Oh fuck! No, believe me, you have no idea. You literally have no idea how bad this was. We said some of the most savage shit to one another imaginable.
He read it to me. I couldn't stop crying.
Yeah, it was bad. All right, so Grant, fuck. Before I do this, which is it's about to be terrible. Grant, I love you. You're my best friend. Please do not hate me after this. It's going to be a really bad impression. I'm giving you a heads up. So basically, the thing is, with a Grant impression, you have to sort of do an upward inflection on everything that you end up saying at the very end of the sentence. And basically, what I'm going to say to you right now is, right now, I have 3 things that Robert Parker will never have. It's alcohol, a beard, and a lady.
exactly what I would say.
Man, I'm just waiting for Cody Newberry.
Cody's gonna be right back. Cody's gonna be right back.
Cody's gonna be like, all right.
Yeah, hey. Hi, Cody.
That was really spot on, though. That's funny.
Yeah.
The best impression of the night is
if we're gonna do this game again, give me some heads up ahead of time so I can actually work on some of these things.
I think the best impression of the night is hands down Kaleb Boatman's Jeremy Adams. That was amazing.
I don't know. Dan was pretty good too.
Well, Cody has been doing Dan for months.
Yeah, we know.
Like we know Cody. I've never seen Boatman do an impression of like no one ever is like talks about like Jeremy's mannerisms or laugh. I love Jeremy to death.
Yeah,
I've never even noticed it until Boatman just did an impression of it.
No, like Jeremy's the best, but if you notice, he has certain mannerisms.
Exactly.
Here it comes.
Listen, Multiplex now owes my client $250 for using him out of context and false representation. And Grant Gregory will, you know what Robert has that Grant will never have? A Fandom belt.
Ah, shit. Eddie out. Mike.
But Grant has an Inner Geek belt.
That's right, he does, doesn't he? Oh my god.
Brooklyn, if you're talking, your mic's not coming through.
Brooklyn is muted again.
Brooklyn, your mic's
By the way,
off.
like I actually like spent money on a half liter microphone only for it to like cut out every like 5-10 minutes.
I'd
take it back and be like, you motherfuckers.
Brooklyn, that compliment challenge that you ended up starting, like you basically started a wildfire throughout the community. I think that was
essentially.
I think that was genuinely one of the best things that's actually come about in the last.
Well, that's what's immersive. I literally saw it on his thing, and I was like, this seems like a good idea. But yeah, it's considering like how much negativity has come throughout the fan leagues in terms of like drama and whatnot, and like just different events. I think it was a good way to sort of like just bring everybody together and just make sure we're spreading some positive stuff, because as one of my English teachers used to say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So,
but granted,
you can always find the good in every people.
But granted, Brooklyn, that's how we started Multiplex, with drama and controversy.
I mean, true enough.
But it was a nice thing. Like I saw you had it, I saw Sean had it, I saw 3 other people had it, and it was
Curtains had it. Malcolm had it, I think.
Varu had it.
Are you? But yeah, I always love those like appreciation posts because like there's no like it's I thank this one person for this entire thing. And like no, it's like it's literally a family. Mm-hmm. Like I like regardless of how things ended between us and Jack of all trivia, I always try to make sure to thank Haven for being one of the first people to compete at Jukebox Trivia with Chance Ellison. Mm-hmm. For them to take that chance and start something new is cool. You know, Tim for being along there with Multiplex, Kaleb helping out, especially now, Cain doing graphics. I've had more conversations with Sean than I have certain relatives. I can't go to anybody in the community and be like, listen, I have an argument as to why cast iron searing is the better way as opposed to like the sous vide reverse searing. Although I still stand by that. Although sous vide gets a nice consistency. I feel like you're almost gonna like. There's a real risk of overcooking it if you're not doing it right.
Oh dear God, what have I started?
Listen, Cody isn't here, so we can talk about music. We can talk about food.
Oh, don't say his name too many times. He's like fucking Candyman. He'll show up again.
Cody Newberry.
Actually, I bought
say it 2 more times and he'll fucking be here.
Sean, I bought black garlic for the first time the other day. What an incredible what incredible taste.
Yeah, for sure. You know what'd be sick about black garlic?
What?
If it had any relevancy to talking about movies on a movie trivia after show.
Speaking of movie
I
trivia
love
after show.
you, you know I do. You and I will chat about black garlic at a different time. I told you. What did I fucking say?
Well,
Nope.
you said 2 more times.
You said it the right amount of times. That's the
If
perfect
he's
amount of times.
Beetlejuice, if he's Beetlejuice, he said that.
And
he's Beetlejuice,
Brooklyn,
yeah.
hey Brooklyn, you really did do a really nice thing in this community with that compliment challenge. You wouldn't have said anything nice to me, so that's why I didn't comment it. But if you say any more food reference, we're actually kicking you out of the community. So I've taken a vote, and I'm really disappointed in Cain, Boatman, Tim, that you guys did not mute him when he started talking. I thought we trained this when he starts talking about food and shit and how to cut something a certain way. We get rid of him. We get rid of him right then and there, because if you don't, it's a problem. It just spreads, and that's the issue.
So you're saying it's like an STD. It's just
100%. 100%.
Okay.
Worse than herpes.
So, bringing it back to movie trivia in a way. We were at about the halfway point of the season ish. We're almost about the halfway point of the season.
So we got a couple like good matches to go. We got that, at least in Fandom, we got that Fandom Fights singles championship. Robert taking on Jeremy. Exciting. We have a little match that happened in Chicago that we can talk about it right now.
We can talk about it now. The number one contenders matches out: Arkham Knights versus Ragnarok for the team title, live from Chicago.
Oh, that's out already?
No,
the number one contender's out. The match that we can talk about is Brother Tim versus Jim. And I mean, we can't talk about it, but we can say that it happened. And then me versus Tim Smith also will air.
And the match that we can actually like talk about, like as in like what happened, because it's not, because they just spoiled it today with Warzone, is Straight Outta Fandom versus 2319.
I won't say like everything that happened,
but yeah, I would say, Cain, all those promos that we shot for this tournament need to be released at some point.
Oh, those were hilarious.
It's like an end of the year thing.
Yeah, at the end of the year, just show everyone all the alternate promos we cut, because we just cut
that will be in the in memoriam where it
that will be
happen.
the promo will be released, and that will be our in memoriam. Is to show you the alternate reality.
Like Cody
made it to the Warzone final tournament.
Wow,
Cody, I know you guys had fun going to White Castle for that, but that was the best like 20 minutes of my life.
Oh yeah, Tim stood there. Tim stood there and watched us just descend from like probably an okay promo versus 2319 into just the worst title match promo ever. Just Chicago, fuck Boatman, Chicago.
What we had to do.
It was awful. It was awful to hear. It was awful to see. It was pretty bad.
So like what we had to do though is like we didn't know who we were playing at that point. We definitely knew that Drake and Josh lost. So we knew that we were playing Henry and Jake. But after that, we didn't know
anything else about who won.
So we had to do one for every single possible outcome.
So teams that you knew when we were in Chicago that weren't in the tournament anymore, there are promos. There are promos of us being like Ryehards.
So in that instance, you guys made one for both me and Boatman then, right?
Yep, we made one for your team.
Oh, I would love to see that.
Hey,
I don't even know what we said.
I think it was
I think we were like, Sean, you're a good guy. We like you, but fuck Boatman.
Yeah, you went on a 20-minute rant of fuck Boatman.
I think that's the promo.
Sean, we need to have a conversation. Listen, I respect you a lot. But you have a vicious, terrible, evil little.
We've done this before, Cody. Like,
well, guess
seriously,
what?
like.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry, Boatman. I'm sorry. If your friend is addicted to crystal meth, do you just give up after your first attempt? No, you keep going so he doesn't ruin his life.
I told you it's the Big Brother program, okay? How many times do I have to say this at this point? Okay? I am trying. It's a tough process, but I am trying, goddammit.
Sell meth to a grandmother on the bus. and now she lives on the street, and her kids have no inheritance, thanks to Boatman.
Muriel was a horrible person, and you know it.
Oh, wow.
You'll find out about life when you're in a van down by the river.
Dude, I literally told him that I bought a new guitar. He flew up from Iowa, stole my guitar, and then sold it on the fucking black market. Dude, for Christ's sakes.
And you decided to do free movie trivia with this guy? What is wrong with you? What does that tell about Sean?
Look, it's out of the goodness of my heart. Like, what the hell do I have to tell you, man?
He thinks the third man has the best villain of all time.
The third man does have one of the best villains of all time.
Cody.
Please shut up.
I can still mute. This is sweet. Okay,
Cody.
Yeah.
So let me get this right. You have a problem with not one, not two, but 3 team pairings in this tournament?
Who are the other ones?
Yes. My 2 faction mates, Jake and Cain, decided to go on Tinder one night, swipe right to or left, whatever you do too many times, and ended up with freaking Henry Sanchez and Kaleb Koho. Those 2 should never have been. That's the worst pairing I've ever seen in my life. Jake is all class, and Henry's the guy you pick up from the bar because he's been drunk by the jukebox since 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And Koho should have just been left wherever he was picked up at. I don't even know. A grocery store, Target,
daycare center. Thank you.
What?
Daycare center. My parents never picked me up.
Yeah, he had a fork in his hand and he kept rapping. And Cain goes, I can kind of use this, and picked him up. I don't know. Like,
might work
it's
out.
the worst pairing. It's the worst pairing ever. Sean is the most respectable guy in this community, and Boatman is his partner. And that is just a travesty because Boatman is the biggest heel in this community.
You've said that before, Cody. Can you get some original material?
My actual question that I've been trying to ask for about 15 minutes. At the halfway mark, looking at Fandom and Warzone respectively, who do we think are in contention for some of the awards for this season in Warzone and then in Fandom? I think obviously Robert's up for overall in singles.
Without spoiling the matches that have aired?
Let's hear Boatman talk about himself. Give it a second. He'll do it.
I think I want to throw out a couple of names, like just based off of I want to talk about Rookie of the Year because I think that's a really stacked title picture. Like right now, 1-0, the Warhawk Thomas Scully, who just beat Boatman. I think he's really someone to look out for. I think Albert Word Harma has had a good match there. Has a couple good matches, beating Henry.
3-0 in Fandom, right?
Yeah, well, Albert's 3-0 this season. He's beat Henry. He's beaten Team Timeless, and he beat Brandon Buckingham. So Albert's 3-0 this season. He's a serious contender. I think Maggie Bracala, who's 1-0 with a knockout, is going to be someone to look out for in the Rookie of the Year picture for Fandom.
Where does she belong again? What faction? What faction is she in?
I think she's a free agent, actually.
No, that's incorrect.
Ooh.
I think
so. Yeah. I have a slight question about the Warzone.
Yeah.
Awards. If you're going to go with that, since there wasn't a Warzone Awards last year, do you include the ones from the previous year?
That's a question.
Probably not. I would, since they're based on season per season.
Yeah, at this point, it's like
we won't do it. We won't do a Rookie of the Year. It will just be slightly. We may do post. We will do one because we have a singles tournament planned. Not ready to announce yet, but we'll probably do one post tournament. People that didn't get to participate for Rookie there, but the rest will be in play. So, yeah, this season's a brand new season, so you can win whatever award. It's not based off last year at all.
But yeah, I can really only speak on Fandom, and I think Ragnarok is the front runner for Rookie Team of the Year.
Can you say that a little bit louder?
I think Ragnarok is the front runner for Rookie Team of the Year. They're 2-0 and playing for a title right now.
Hey, Cain.
One knockout?
One knockout.
One TKO. Knock, knock.
You're about to get shell shocked.
You need to find it up bad. I think another Rookie team to look out for is Mission Managed. 1-0, one knockout. And they're about to
good, though. They're not even good. They're lucky. They are lucky.
1-0 with a knockout. Getting a knockout in your debut is impressive.
Yeah, you know,
I've never seen somebody stroke the wheel more than Boatman. Let me tell you. Opponent's choice, spinner's choice. He's really good at that stuff all the time. In every match he ever gets.
You know how like last season Nico was like the luckiest player in the league. You know, just getting everything he ever wanted. No, that's Boatman this year. The only difference is Boatman can actually back it up.
Okay, I've literally never hit a category I didn't like on the wheel.
Well, fuck. I always get opponent's choice.
Speaking of you always getting opponent's choice, though, I think you're the front runner for comeback player of the year. You or Jeremy.
What was Jeremy's record at the end of the last season?
At the end of last season, he was 1-1, and now he is 4-1 going for a title.
5-1 isn't bad.
1-1 is like, but like he was like that's a 500 record to end out your year, and like I think ending it with a 500 and then turning it around to win technically 4 wins in a row from that 1 win last season is a pretty big feat. Now he's going for a title. Like, I think Jeremy is a really strong contender for comeback player of the year, as well as singles player of the year.
I think other people, again, talking strictly fandom, Tim, if he can beat me in Chicago, he has a good shot.
I think Tim Bracala is in the discussion for comeback player of the year.
So is Jim Green.
So is Jim Green.
You know who's not? Kaleb Koho.
You're right, because I am 1-0 this season in singles with a knockout.
Do we count that? Do we count that?
We count it just as much as Ragnarok with a knockout over Afro Samurai.
But, like, let's say, this happened before the official start of the season. It was like an exhibition.
It was technically the singles debut for the season.
But was it, though?
It was, though. Just as much as Ranger Force playing Afro Samurai at the start of the season counted.
But the question I have for you, Koho, is what instrument does the alligator play in...
that would be a saxophone.
Oh, would it be? Incorrect.
Well... I think I do want to throw in something for TV since it is Monday, because tomorrow we get to see a debut match of...
I have a question after this, but you can continue.
Yes. Of a civil war between our resident communities, Bert and Ernie, Felix and Oscar. And that's two of them on here. Brooklyn Vail and Cody Newberry go up tomorrow in TV for debuts, and then we go into the next one next week. After the debuts, we can get hopefully some title runs.
Which I think Kane's question is going to be the same one as me. When do I get to beat the shit out of Kane in TV?
We moved some around, so it should be the next match to finish writing, which we're a couple weeks ahead. So you two should be shooting within the next week and a half.
Okay.
Wonderful.
But my actual question was, Tim, this is for you.
Okay.
We get nice and personal here, okay?
Uh-oh.
I have a serious question.
Yes.
I might use some language. And it was, why the fuck did you upload the championship match at like midnight with no hype? I was like, oh, the championship match is up. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was going up. We shot up 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Showed up.
I just actually got around to finishing it, so I just put it up to get it out there.
Hey, and been like, hey guys, who do you think is gonna win? Jim Green or Zaddeus Smith? No, you're just like here.
Yeah.
Where's the hype?
I'm not good with hype, Kane. I'll tell you that.
So have Nico do it. Nico likes hype.
Nico's all hype.
No,
yeah.
I'm not gonna finish what I was gonna say, but yeah, I'm gonna go back
I
to
love that we have 3 of the 4 managers in Fandom and like Multiplex on this call, and Nico's not here, and we all just went. Nico's all hype.
You're not wrong.
I've said it in the chat before, and I'll say it here live. Night Fury is not a faction. It's a group of people that all got picked last in kickball and went to summer camp together. They claim to be a family, but all they do is play marbles and Foursquare on the sideline while everybody else plays the big leagues.
I mean, Jeremy and Sandy are in Fandom now. I mean, all right.
Listen, once they wake up and the juice gets out of their system, because I don't know what the hell they were thinking, maybe they'll realize that that's not the playground that they want to be playing in.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know who is in House Knight Fury outside of Zaddeus. I know that Eli's not there anymore. I know
Nico and Adonis. That is.
Wait, what about Rosa and Hunter? Aren't they technically in it? Or I don't know. I think he calls Hunter a silent partner.
That doesn't seem very supporting from your manager.
I know.
What the fuck is a silent partner for House Knight Fury?
It's what Paul Oyama is for the Kingdom. He's a silent partner.
Let's be honest. Paul would join the Fellowship. Let's be honest.
Oh, 100%.
I think Paul would start his own. Honestly,
Paul's not interested in doing any of that shit. To be honest with you.
Isn't he though? Did no one watch the Throwdown?
You guys want to really get into how the sausage is made, or do you guys just want to like keep going with this?
I mean, isn't Kaiser kind of talking about Paul joining his faction? Isn't that a thing?
If that was a Hamilton quote, we can definitely talk about it. If it's not, then I'm out.
Same.
Wait, sorry, what?
Nothing. Proceed, Sean.
Okay, no. What I'm saying is, Paul even said it's like, he had the Wild Bunch at one point, and now, he's a part of the Schmodown. He's not going to be joining up with any factions. I mean, unofficially, sure, but.
Oh no!
No! Why would he join a faction in the fan leagues? He can't play.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's the whole. Like, it would make no fucking
There's no point. There's no point in having any Schmodown competitor join a fan league faction. It makes no sense.
Exactly. If Paul was going to do anything, it'd be like him and Lucas doing some show, like prime time at Boston or something like that.
That's an actual thing that should happen, though. Prime time in Boston would be great.
I will say, though, I do love the fact that he is the person that reps the fan leagues more than absolutely anybody.
That's true.
Yeah.
When it comes to the Schmodown competitors, he is the guy that literally, like, if you look at, like, where he's affiliated with, when his little title card pops up at the bottom, it always says the fan leagues. And I can't name you another competitor that actually has that. Mind you, I haven't seen Jen Kemp compete in singles yet, nor have any of us. But for right now, Paul's the guy that's repping us. And for that, I gotta say, I have so much fucking respect for that.
True, but also speaking of Jen Kemp's last fan league match goes up next Thursday, the Disney exhibition match. So,
is that the one against Boatman?
Boatman's not in that one. That's a Full Metal thing. The Disney exhibition is Jen Kemp, Nazario Montenegro, Jeremy Adams, RJ, and Cody Newberry.
Okay.
Stack.
Yeah.
For the release of Aladdin.
Yeah, which Ryan Purveson won't see, but he'll go see the Lion King.
Because he doesn't like corporate sellout remakes.
Except he's gonna go see the Lion King.
Here's the thing: like Aladdin, at least looks like it's gonna be different. The Lion King looks like a shot.
Guys, okay, I didn't know this until yesterday. Ben Pasek and Justin Paul, the guys who wrote the songs for The Greatest Showman, for La La Land, for the musical Dear Evan Hansen, fantastic songwriters, wrote an original song for this version of Aladdin, and I'm all in to hear it. 100%.
Does that mean that Oscar nom?
Oscar nom, baby. Oscar nom guaranteed.
Not guaranteed.
It's Pasek and Paul. The Oscars have nominated everything Pasek and Paul have worked on so far.
Yeah, those are the same people who wrote a song for The Flash, and it was kind of weird.
The song they wrote for The Flash is really good, though.
Hey, Koho, shut up. Just real quick, because I'm leaving, but I need to plug something before I go. This Wednesday, 9 o'clock Eastern, my first show on Multiplex debuts called Your List Sucks, which pretty much I berate everybody on why their personal top 10 suck. And this week is top 2010 animated movies. Brooklyn, Cain, I need your list. Okay, bye.
Bye. I have an actual question in the chat from Malcolm.
Now I can talk again.
Actual question in the chat from Malcolm that I think is kind of cool. What is everyone's favorite band?
Jesus.
I can get my answer right out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Eagles by a country mile.
I will get mine out of the way. Mine is probably. I mean, I don't count them a band anymore. Panic at the Disco, which is just Brendan Urie.
Really?
It's just one person. That would be my favorite band. But it's technically not a band, so I will give a second answer, which is Starsight.
I want Sean to go last because he's like a legit music person. Like he knows stuff.
Well, how disrespectful is that to Kaleb Koho right now?
Or Brooklyn.
I mean,
or Brooklyn Vail.
No, but Brooklyn went first already. Brooklyn already went.
Hey, Caleb. Let's be honest. I played you in a jukebox dark match. And I beat you. I don't know shit about music.
I don't know anything about music trivia, but I know music.
I was talking about Sean, who wasn't he like really good at like jukebox? I don't know things.
But yeah, the Forks doesn't exist, guys. Definitely go check. Don't go check them out on Spotify or iTunes or wherever you can see digital music.
Oh, they're still around. Okay.
Boatman, Tim, or me.
Boatman, you're fired. By the way, that's your 10-day notice right there.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no.
Tim, you're barely here. You're barely here anymore.
Well, you don't have anything to do with.
Wow.
Tim, you just showed up with Phineas and Ferb off of top 12 animated theme song list for TV. That's all you do now.
I wanted Phineas and Ferb on there.
Yeah, I got voted off because your boss here is a 32-year-old dream killer.
Oh, no one else that voted off doesn't get anything said, but just because of me.
Oh, I already yelled at Malcolm and Cody. Don't worry, you're just here.
Cody, I mean, it makes sense that Cody. They're old. They don't appreciate Phineas and Ferb. Like
Phineas and Ferb is genius. Brooklyn and I fought for it.
Their Bowling for Soup theme, like that Bowling for Soup theme, is fantastic, and I don't even like Bowling for Soup.
Thank you. But we know what the Gravity Falls theme is.
Gravity Falls theme is all right. I'm not like it's fine.
It made the list. Just
those for me, it's like those animated intros that don't have like any lyrics. It's harder to judge because I'm like judging the whole intro like with the images and everything, like Simpsons. You know, like it's hard to judge the theme song on its own, whereas like something like
they definitely say The Simpsons.
I mean, yeah, but like for me, it's like I associate the greatness of that song with just the greatness of the opening intro. That entire just opening intro with the animation and everything is like that's what brings it all together.
What animated theme song you can hear without like watching it, and just
Phineas and Ferb. There's 104 days of summer vacation.
Gotta catch them all. Gotta be
that one too. That made it on there though. It's like that one deservedly so. I'd also put like Kim Possible. I think that
I nominated that second and they voted it down again.
Adventure Time, definitely.
No one talked about it, sorry.
I think it's a good theme.
I nominated the SpongeBob SquarePants. That didn't make it either.
Yeah, you see, I can get that one because it gets a little grating. Like just the kids screaming.
Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Like it's good, but
Cain, you're not leaving for your internship. I'm sorry.
Bitch. Watch me.
Wrecked.
Okay, my favorite band overall probably is Steely Dan. I really love Steely Dan. Their work on the Royal Scam, for example, or Asia, I think is absolutely genius. Can't Buy a Thrill, their EP is fucking absolutely brilliant. By the way, all the stuff that you guys just said about the Simpsons theme is actually not what makes it brilliant. It's the fact that it's one of the few TV show intros that's actually written in Lydian dominant, which is kind of a really weird thing when you have a raised fourth within your scale structure. It actually makes it kind of difficult to write really interesting, super memorable melodies. At least as memorable as that one. So I think that The Simpsons, the beauty of it actually has absolutely nothing to do with the animation, but rather with actually the way that it's composed structurally. As far as blues goes and rock goes, I'd say my favorite blues guitar player is probably Derek Trucks right now. My favorite rock guitarist is Jeff Beck. And my favorite rapper is probably Tech Nine. So it's one of those things. I'm just trying to cover the bases. But yeah, if those are my favorite musicians from each individual genre and sort of touching on the different things that we ended up doing. So
my favorite rapper is Lin-Manuel Miranda. Bye.
You're fucking wrong.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I think he's one of the most brilliant rap lyricists of all time.
You're not wrong with the lyricist.
He's so good at writing like complex rhyme schemes. Anyway,
to say that he's like the best rapper of all time, though.
I mean, I do it because Lin is my Lord and Savior, but I understand. Like, if we're breaking down the nitty gritty of rap, like what makes a rapper great overall, he's not the best of all time. I think if we're breaking down like lyricists, structure, like the actual skill, like the art of like wordplay and everything, Lin's number one in all those categories. But if you also have to talk about like the style and how they actually record their music and their flow and their rhyme scheme and the way that they present themselves as a rapper, it's not Lin because he's not a rapper.
See, it's almost like
also,
go ahead, John.
Just to say to Michael, yeah, Chris Cornell is my own personal Jesus Christ. There's that. Michael Campbell just messaged.
Yeah, and the.
All I was gonna say, Koho, is to say like Lin-Manuel is the best rapper of all time is like saying that the best director is some dude from like Broadway.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I understand. I understand.
I just like
it's a gimmick for me at this point.
Yeah. But then you like the second best, NF. And I'm like, okay.
NF though is actually legitimately the best rapper in the industry right now.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar is a little overrated. It's a little.
No,
he's really good. He is really good. I'm not taking anything away from Kendrick Lamar.
Good Kid, Mad City, Koho.
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City.
I can name you 5 rappers who have made better stuff this decade than him. He's just more popular.
Go.
Name your 5.
I think Childish Gambino's a better rapper right out of the gate. I think J. Cole's a better rapper right out the gate. I think Futuristic's a better rapper right out the gate. I will say NF is a better rapper right out the gate. And my 5th.
I thought you should say 5 right away.
I'm debating as to who I'm going to say for the 5th one. I actually can't now because I don't like Logic that much anymore. I think Logic's gone downhill.
You don't like Homicide?
Homicide is so fun, but Logic used to write some really complex things. Like Everybody is a really complex concept album that I really, really enjoy. And after he and his wife divorced, like literally he stopped rapping complex things and just started doing money, women, drugs rap.
See, like Childish Gambino, it's hard to say that he's like the best rapper when his last album wasn't even rap.
It was R&B, which is why I think Childish Gambino is that good. They could just keep changing his genre.
But isn't his next album his last?
I mean, Logic said that his next album after Everybody was his last, and then the beginning of YS4 was
Logic
saying
Donald Glover. Like Donald Glover has so many things he's doing.
Fair. I don't know. I don't know if it is his last or not. It might be his last for a while. Yeah.
Do we think a Community movie will actually happen?
No, but I want it to.
Yeah.
Dude, they made a Veronica Mars and a Blue Mountain State movie. They can make a Community movie.
You're not wrong. Get those Russo brothers back in. They'll make $1 billion out of a Community movie.
Here's the problem, though. Would a Community movie actually work without Donald Glover?
No. No. You have to get Emerald back. Everyone,
Chevy.
except for Pierce.
And how are they going to get Donald Glover with how much money it would cost to get him right now?
I don't think it'd be that hard.
I think he would.
I think he would
come
give
back
it
for
a cut.
cheaper. I think he would come
Yeah.
back because it's a community movie. Imagine, all I want this community movie to be about is the return of Donald Glover. Like I want the movie to be Donald Glover coming back and the whole group reuniting.
And you gotta
I
think.
think they should have to go to an island. Like he crashed on an island with like LeVar Burton, and that's why he has like
That would be hilarious.
because he's living on the island,
'Cause
and
he
that's why he has like the Childish Gambino beard. And
That'd be funny.
That actually sounds like a really great idea.
But yeah, I don't think it'd be that hard for Childish Gambino. Like if
No.
you think about it, like he's in Homecoming as a person in 2 scenes.
yeah,
He
and
plays Lando, but
movie,
Lando's actually
they
not
have
really that
budget to
relevant in Solo. Like honestly, his biggest role is going to be Simba.
And that's voiceover, and it takes like a month, maybe at
Like-
most.
Like he's big, but he's not like A-list big.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, he's getting. I mean, what's the last like indie project he's done?
Guava Island.
Guava Island. I was just about to say.
I didn't know he was in that. I've heard nothing about that movie.
It's
I-
on Amazon Prime. It's a movie
Yeah.
with Rihanna, and it's
Is
like
that any good?
with his is a musical with like with his music, and it's like 45 minutes long.
It's
Oh.
short. It's barely a movie. It barely qualifies as feature length. But
It's shot unique. It's very interesting, and the story it's a very interesting movie. I would actually be really interested to see your input on it, Boatman.
I think
Okay, I'll actually watch it then.
I think the best way to go about a community movie. I think this is actually the best time for a community movie because a studio, if you say the Russos are directing, will immediately buy that because they just made 2 movies back to back. They made like $2 billion. And I mean they're also marketing. They're like they're in demand. They're in demand directors. You put Donald Glover on that. There's your star that you can literally revolve the story around because people will go see Donald Glover because he's Childish Gambino, and you can have him do the soundtrack. You have Dan Harmon back to write it. The writer doesn't necessarily matter in terms of selling a movie.
I mean, Dan Harmon matters.
I mean, it matters to the project, but I'm saying for the producers who are in charge of it, a writer is not the end all be all of the movie. For the people who know what makes a good movie, yeah, the writer is the end all be all.
I'm just saying, like, for a community movie, Dan Harmon is very important.
He's integral. He's integral. You can't do a community movie without Dan Harmon.
They tried to do Community without Dan Harmon,
And that's the gas leak. That's the gas leak season.
That's the gas.
But I think the best thing that I want to see is I want them to do everything in this movie. I want there to be I want there to be some paintball in this movie. I want it to hit everything that it needs to hit while still staying true to what a community episode is.
Yeah, and I think this is it's a really good time because I think this is the peak of Ken Jeong's career that he's had. Like he's doing a lot more stuff, which helps him there. Alison Brie with Chloe is really getting
helping her out.
Donald Glover is on an insane amount where it's like he's doing TV, music, movies. Like what he is doing is insane. And then you got the Russos. Dan is.
Vail has a show.
I thought it got canceled.
Oh, I thought it was still on Netflix. Well, it was there, so
It's like I think it canceled after 1 season.
I mean, it was there though. So he was big enough to have his own show, even for a short bit.
Like this is like the best time, and Dan is having probably arguably the most success he's had with Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
it's just I think
it's just the right time. It should happen. 6 seasons in a movie is literally the tagline for the movie. It's right there.
Here's the question: do they bring Chevy Chase back in some aspect?
Do I think they should? No. Do I think they'll find a small way to give him a cameo? Probably.
I honestly don't think we need him.
I don't think we need him either. I think
none of the cast liked him.
I think there are some season 6 characters that I'd like to come back briefly, like David.
And 5 characters that I would love to see. I would love to see.
Oh,
Buzz.
Buzz definitely should be back for this movie.
Who?
He's so good. Buzz.
Oh,
definitely.
Yeah. Okay, I thought you said somebody else. Yeah, Buzz. I would say Rachel. Rachel definitely come back.
Yeah,
Should we see Brie Larson come back?
Yes.
I
Bring
just
cameo.
Rachel.
Oh, my bad.
Bring her back. I definitely want to see Keith David.
Yeah, no, Keith David definitely. I can't think of her. Frankie.
Can you see the return of the other study group with Jack Black and Owen Wilson?
That would
They
be
totally could come back for a cameo. I'm saying this could be everything. Like, bring everything back, pay off every joke, every gag, pay off the alternate reality thing one last time.
No,
everything.
they did that and it didn't really work.
I liked it.
Don't cram too much into this.
Yeah.
I know you don't have to, but I'm saying like it doesn't have to be an integral part to the plot. But imagine like just small things in the background.
Bring back the giant spider from the end of season 3 or 4.
I would love Annie's boobs to come back. That would be hilarious.
All right, and with that, I think that is a good place to end the show.
That's true.
Number 14. I've been Cain. That has been Tim on his phone. That is Kaleb Koho. That is Kaleb Boatman.
Star Wars Fleet Command. Download for free.
Sean is
Brooklyn.
Hit jump. Brooklyn.
All I have to say is Magnolia.
And hit the button.